Hey everybody, and welcome to Slowpoke Racing and to the Ultimate Racing League. And this week we are to get the cars racing. This week we are doing another Let's Talk 2 session. Very lucky this week. I've got hold of one of my favourite drivers, one of the quickest guys on the track, a multiple championship winner as well. His most recent achievement being the Saturday multi-class. Absolutely romped away with that, and that is Toten. I know him as Gabor, but everybody knows him on track as Toten. So hello to Toten.
Hello.
Hiya, how are you?
Oh, thank you, I'm fine. I'm a little bit ill, but I'm getting better.
Oh, good. Well, yes, of course you've not been very well, have you? Same as me. Well, both of us are still suffering. I've got the COVID, you've got the flu, so I'm sure we'll get through this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Couple of things I want to go through. You are a very quick driver, we know that. You've been in the League of Champions now for a few seasons. You've made your way all the way up from League 4, all the way through. In fact, when I first joined the Ultimate Racing League, you were my very first team partner. And how lucky was I to get you? So the thing that I find quite amazing, I should say, is that you're still on controller. Have you ever considered getting a wheel? And what do you think it's an advantage using a controller?
Yes, it's a very complicated question. I considered I will change to wheel, but I have barriers to change it because my living places can't allow a wheel to stand it and to turn it into the television. So my places don't allow it, but I have played with wheel, and it's really fun, and I can be fast with it too. But yeah, maybe if I change living place, I will change it.
So,
sure. But yes.
What would you prefer? Do you prefer the controller?
It's a complicated question because there are situations where the controller is better than the wheel, but overall for league racing the wheel is better, of course. The biggest disadvantage is the tire wear with the controller.
I was just about to mention that. I've heard people say that the tyres wear out quicker using a controller.
Yes, because I have the analog button for steering.
Yeah.
And I use it pretty harsh, so my input is much faster than another racer doing wheel.
Yes.
So because the more aggressive style, the tire is getting worse faster than the wheel.
So it does have its drawbacks using a controller then.
Yes, but there are advantages too, because I can do power slides more easier. That can help me in overtakes, and I can save the car much easier.
Oh, you can save it quicker.
Yes.
We can certainly save it a lot quicker than I can.
Yes.
Well, so can anybody, really.
Sure that's right. Yes.
Well, I mean, moving on from that, I've seen you on many tracks, and you seem to be good at them all. Have you got a favourite track in the game?
Yes, my favorites are the Autopolis and the Nordschleife.
Really?
Yes, both of them are flow tracks, so it's just have a good harmony.
It's a tough track. It's a very tough track.
Yeah, they are, but if you get used it and you just know it, it's so fun to drive them. So
yeah,
it's just a good flow experience.
Yeah, I suppose it's one of those tracks that if you can get in the rhythm of it, you're okay. But one mistake and it ruins the whole thing, doesn't it?
Yes, Northcliffe can save you with a lot of barriers. So
Yeah,
if you make a big mistake, it can save you.
as
But
I
yeah,
as I often do. I said at the beginning that you have won multiple championships, your most recent being, as I say, the multi-class on a Saturday in the GR1s, that being an endurance race. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the sprint races or do you prefer the endurance races, or are you not bothered, take it as it comes?
I like both. When I in league racing and we going for points, I'm pick the endurance racing because the flow experience, because the the races are just longer, and you have to drive and feel the track and feel the car even if you are alone on the track. So
Right,
I always looking for the flow experience because this is what I like, and of course battling with others. But yeah, but
okay.
I like I like the sprint races when I have to change car to car, and the track is changing in after 3 or 5 laps. So
Yeah,
uh,
I've
you,
seen some of the other guys that are very quick in the sprint races, but not so great when it comes to the endurance because they have to change tyres or fuel, and it has to be calculated. But you seem to get it all. You seem to get your head around most of it, don't you?
yeah, the tire is harder in the controller, but I still favorize endurance
Yeah,
racing.
because of the
Usually when
tyres.
I manage the tactics and the fuel grade, and I just survive on the tire.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
this is what happening with me for
Yeah,
years. So
and as you
just
say,
has to get used.
with a
Yeah.
controller, your tyres are going to go down a lot quicker, aren't they? So you've got to be careful with that. Um, what else do you do, Toten? What else do you like when you're not racing on GT7? How do you like to chill out? What do you do to relax?
I'm just like to hiking for example. I just done the Hungarian National Blue Trail, which means 1,500 kilometers
Right.
hiking in the mountains, and yes, so
No, oh,
this is
that's
my
no,
hobby.
that's
Sorry.
great. Yeah.
Yeah,
We-
I like hiking because it's calm and yes, just chilling in the
Well,
forest. I like.
getting back to the racing, you're in League
Yeah.
of Champions. We're on about, I can't remember now. Is it week 4 or something like that now? What's your expectation for this season? Where are you aiming to be finishing this year?
I think I will be on the mid pack this season.
Yeah, because there's a lot of quick guys in and around you now, isn't there?
Yes, they are quick and they are consistent and they practice a lot.
Yeah,
And I
well,
just like it.
I mean,
So
I can see you definitely in the top 5 at minimum. I would think. I was just wondering if that's what you're aiming for, or you said no, that's it. I'm going to win it.
I'm aiming for the top, but I know I I have limits, so and I just like to enjoy the races. So
Yeah, that's the main thing. If you're enjoying it, that's what it's all about. That's what your
yes,
OL's about,
I
isn't it?
don't I just don't want to overdo
No.
because it's just too much pressure, and it kill the experience.
Well, you seem to handle the pressure well. We're just looking at you on screen, and you're out there in front now and leading the way. If you had a chance, is there anything you'd want to change, either about GT7, about the game itself, or is there anything you want to change in URL?
Yeah, there are a lot of things that I don't. I would like to change in Gran Turismo 7. For example, 16 member in a lobby is very low.
Yeah.
Especially when you want to do endurance racing, like multi-class in Le Mans, it's very low.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yes, and the game should fix the lagging issues too, and of course more racing track and racing kits.
yeah, no, yeah, absolutely with you on that one. Well, it's been great talking to you. Is there anything else you want to mention? Anything else you want to add before we let you go?
No, I don't think I have.
No. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I know you've not been feeling very well, so I do appreciate you taking the time out to have a chat with me. I really appreciate that. I wish you luck this season in the Sunday League of Champions. I am doing a commentary on it, so I can keep a very close eye on you, and I am expecting great things. Not to put any pressure on, but I am expecting great things. So I really do appreciate you talking to me, Toten. Incidentally, where does the name Toten come from?
It's happened in ages. My first multiplayer game was Call of Duty 2 that I played with my friends, and Toten from Toten sold that. It's like death soldier in the German language, and I just left the death soldier, and the Toten is
and it's just kind of stuck.
Yeah. that was like I don't know, 20 years ago. So this is a very old nickname for me, and I just kept it.
Okay, well, that's cleared that up. Well, thank you very much, Toten. I really appreciate that, and thanks everybody for listening. Listen out for the next one. I don't know who we're going to have on next week, so yeah, just keep an eye out, and we'll be back shortly. Toten, thank you very much, and goodbye.
Thank you, and goodbye.